Hey guys, today I wanted to share with you a recipe for the 4th of July since it's right around the corner. We're going to be making some berry oat bars. So today we're going to need a food processor and a blender, and then you need a baking sheet, and I have it lined with parchment paper just because it's easier. Once the bars are set up, they're easier to take out and cut into little squares. So the first thing we're going to do is add everything to the food processor. And what we're going to need is 1 cup of raw almonds. So we're just going to take our almonds and place those inside. The next thing we need is 1 cup of oats. So we're going to go ahead and put those in. And to that, we're going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm using sea salt. You can use any kind of salt that you would like. If you want to do pink Himalayan table salt, completely up to you. And then we're going to be adding 3 tablespoons of coconut flour. So just drop that right in. And then we're going to put the lid on our food processor and blend everything up, and then we'll add the next remaining ingredients. Okay, so we have our oat mixture kind of blended up. The next thing we're going to do is add a teaspoon of vanilla. So we just want 1 teaspoon inside. And then to our mixture, we're going to add 1 cup of pitted dates. So just go ahead and put your dates in, and then this is just going to make it kind of like a sticky crust texture. Okay, our dates inside, and then we're just going to blend these all up. So our dates and our oat mixture is all mixed. What we're going to want to add next is 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil. So just put the coconut oil inside, and then we're going to go ahead and blend that up. That's going to kind of make it like a wet, moist texture. So we're just going to add 1 cup and then blend everything one last time. Now everything is blended together, and our coconut oil is acting as a butter for us. So if you wanted to use ghee, you could use that instead of using like a coconut oil. I like to use coconut oil as like my butter base, but if you wanted to use butter, you could, but you just need 1/2 cup. So that's going to blend everything together and hold our mixture. So what we're going to do is place it inside of our baking dish, and you want to reserve at least like 1/4 cup of the topping, because we're going to use that or as the topping, our crust. You want to save a little bit of that just to crumble on top. So I'm going to put the majority of it inside, and we're just going to press it down really firm to make a crust base. So now we're just pressing our crust mixture. I took the back of a spoon, and that's kind of like, it makes it easier. You can use your hands if you want to. The mixture is just really sticky. I like to use the back of the spoon because it gets really like, you can pack it really firm. So it sets in there. So I have everything just flattened out and smooth. And then I'm going to set this into the refrigerator and let it chill while we make our fruit base filling. Okay, so we have our oat bars in the refrigerator just chilling. So next we're going to use the blender. So get out your blender, and we're going to mix everything inside of our blender, and then we're going to put this on top of our oat base. So we're going to kind of layer it. So the blender next. What we're going to do is add 1 cup of fresh strawberries. So just put your strawberries right inside. Next, you can use fresh blueberries, you can use cherries, any kind of a berry that you want. You want another cup, or you could just use strawberries. Completely up to you. So whatever fruit you would like, I'm adding another cup of just mixed berries. And to that, we want to add another cup of pitted dates. And then 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And I just squeezed 1/2 of a lemon just to get a tablespoon. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of coconut flour. Now we're going to just put the lid on and blend everything up until it's all nicely mixed together. So our berry mixture is all done and blended together. I just put it in a bowl. The next thing we're going to do is take the berry mixture, and we're going to spread it out on top of our oat bar mixture. So we have our oat bar, and then we have our berry mixture, and we're just going to go ahead and scoop it out and spread it all over the bars. So just put like a big scoop down, and then just take your spoon, like the back of a spoon, and just spread it all over. I'm going to go ahead and put this back into the refrigerator and just let it set up before we put the oat mix on top for our last layer. So I just want this to set up for just a few minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and put the last layer of the oat mixture on top of this. So now we have our bars and the fruit filling, and we have our oat mixture. What we're going to do is take this last bit of oat mixture and just press it on top of the fruit filling. And then we're just going to place it into the refrigerator and let it all chill together. Now we have everything all together. We have the oat mixture on top of the fruit, so I just pressed it down. We're gonna keep it in the refrigerator and let it chill. If you're gonna serve it right away, if you're doing this for a barbecue or get together and you made it the morning of and you need it really quick, just go ahead and put this in the freezer for a little bit and then take it out and defrost it right before you cut them into squares. And then go ahead and top it with some of our whipped topping that we made. I'm gonna go ahead and post the video for the whipped topping on Thursday, so you guys can have this all ready for the 4th of July or your summer barbecues or just a dessert in the evening. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!